Hi guys, I'm gonna make a quick review about Mountain Baker Vapor e-liquid. Absolutely phenomenal. Was the first vendor that I bought juice from, and is still one of the. It's the only vendor I actually go to. I kind of feel like I struck gold when I was introduced to them at the Vape Fest that came to New York. They were actually just sitting at a booth. They weren't selling anything actually, and they just had a bunch of these 15 ml bottles, which by no means, from what I've seen, is a sample size. This is a full bottle of e-liquid that you would probably purchase for around $10 at a different vendor, but they were just giving these away. And I got these two, Ecto Cooler and Thug Juice, 50/50 blend, 18 milligrams nicotine, and they had a wide array of any ratio that you wanted and any nicotine level that you wanted. So, they had all that and they came prepared. And I guess they were thinking if they just give out liquid for free, that their liquid would speak for itself and they would gain a large customer base. And I mean, I could speak for myself that they definitely won me over. And I've since purchased, think I put 3 orders after that. And, I've been pleased with it, to say the least. So here I got some Thug Juice loaded in my Smoke RSST, and I'll give it a vape.
Salesman is king. As the best salesman, I am king of kings. Oh, you say Jesus is king of kings? Well, what does that say to you about how I think of myself?
Do you not answer emails anymore? Because I have emailed you 4 times asking you to come to my desk.
It's smooth. It's just like the description states. It's some watermelon, grape, and menthol. And I get the watermelon a lot, and it's not like a very. It's not like the watermelon I got. I got samples from different vendors, and their watermelon, it was way too artificial. But I don't know if it's the menthol that's kind of blending everything together. All I can say it's a very tasty juice, and this is one of my all-day vapes for sure. I definitely have to load up on a 30 ml bottle at least, and head from there. This next one I have is a caramel apple, and this one is a 80% VG juice, and yeah, it tastes like a apple dipped in caramel, a green apple dipped in caramel, and I can't say enough about it. I got this on my Chinese did with the PVC tubing attached to it, and yeah, I'll show you how it goes.
Honey and jelly sandwich time. No, you gotta be kidding. Look at that.
I know who did that.
You saw who did this and you didn't stop them.
Didn't have to see. It was sales. I can feel it. They are out of control.
The sales department smashed my sandwich.
Yes, all of them together. It's a conspiracy.
It's an absolutely great juice. Very smooth. Less throat hit on this than the Thug Juice, but that's because it's more VG. The one thing that is diminished with the increasing VG that I've noticed as I load in the cinnamon roll that I got from them, the one thing that I notice is reduced is the throat hit, but the flavor is not compromised at all. I mean, I do have 3 extra flavor shots in there, but it's still very sweet, and I think just 1 or 2 would be enough. And still you would get that full flavor, but the flavor is not diminished at all. Throat hit is a little bit less, but once again, I'm after the vapor, and if you want the throat hit, you go for the 50/50 blend or more, and I mean, to each their own, but for me, I'm completely satisfied. So this I got cinnamon roll, this is a max VG juice, and I'll show you how this one vapes. These are all Genesis Atomizers, so.
I'm sick of you throwing a paycheck in my face. I am sick of your uppity attitude, Jim. I think I am not going to give these to you. What?
It tastes like a cinnamon roll. It's very sweet. I probably made the mistake. I got 4 flavor shots on this, but I probably could have done with maybe just 2 because it is a very strong flavor. It's not my all-day vape, but it's perfect after a meal or, when I want something sweet. It definitely it works and tastes as advertised. If you like cinnamon rolls, if you like Cinnabon or whatever, this will give you that taste. It's very, very heavy on the flavor, but and it doesn't crack these clear plastic or polypropylene tanks at all. So that's what I got on this. So
But you do. You are in charge. Thank you. Supporting the sales staff. You are required to hand out those leads, Michael. Well, if that is what I am required to do, I will do exactly.
it's absolutely great. And those are the two flavors I have currently loaded on my rather in my Atomizers. But I'll speak briefly on my other favorite ones. I got hawk sauce, which tastes like sweet tarts, tastes like berries with a little bit of tartness to it. Candy cane, which is one of my personal favorites. I actually got an order with all max VG juices and 80% VG juices, and I put in the comments and I said, I'm really excited to try these high VG content juices. Could you please send me a juice that you would recommend in an 80% VG or max VG blend? And they wrote me a handwritten letter on the receipt, and they said, I forgot the gentleman's name, but he said, this is my personal favorite all day vape in an 80% VG blend, and it's candy cane. And I tried it. Like I said, I'm not really a menthol vapor, but it tastes exactly like a candy cane. Exactly like a candy cane. That bottle, this one, 15 mil, was completely filled up. It was gone in about a week, and that's actually pretty quickly because I have 11 different flavors just from Mount Baker Vapor, and I have several other little sample bottles that I got, like about a dozen or so 6 mil sample bottles that I got. So I have constant rotation just to find out what I like. But this juice I could not put down, and it's gone away real quick. And their recommendation was spot on. These are very knowledgeable people. So yeah, a couple of other ones. Moo Juice is the only one that I was not satisfied with, but my fiance loves it. So, like I said, everybody's palate is different. This is the one juice out of the 11 that I got that I would not really say I would vape all the time. And that's, a 1 out of 11, you know, percentage for me not liking it. I feel that's very, very acceptable. Blue Moo tastes like a blueberry muffin. Razzleberry tastes like berries, very sweet. Their pear tastes just like a pear. They taste kind of like candy. It's tough to get like a real natural taste, but that taste that's written on the label, you will get it. And I can't say enough about the customer service This is actually, can't believe I forgot about this. This is my favorite after the candy cane is the Cookie Blaster. It tastes like cookies. I've heard it described as an Oreo milkshake, but it tastes just like maybe a different, kind of like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's cool. So I do get that kind of like cream taste also, but it's good and it chucks out a lot of vapor. I'll take one last toot on this on the Thug Juice, and thanks for watching. Perfect. Mount Baker Vapor. Highly, highly recommended. Check them out.